Okay, the first thing you do when you're considering buying a house for $8,000 is obviously you want to look up the address. Geolocation wise, you type in the address on Google Maps. This is where I start, right? Red dot is the property. The other end is where I live. So if we zoom in, you can see that we're really far away from both ends. But if we zoom in, you want to be able to see what the neighborhood looks like, right? As you can see here, the property is right here. Is the yellow house with the garage to the left. If we look around this property, it seems like a decent neighborhood. It doesn't seem like all the houses are broken down. There is that one house with the little blue tarp on it, but other than that, all the other houses seems pretty good shape. Then what you want to do is figure out kind of like a broad valuation of the property. So the first thing you want to do is go to Zillow, pull up Zillow. Once you pull up Zillow, you'll be able to type in the address to 11 4th Street. Now, I've already bought this property, so the value here is a little bit different. But basically, you want to go at the estimate history. Here, you need to go back a couple of years. Obviously, if it's the same year, you don't have to go back that far. But we bought this place in 2023, and at the time is around 100K, give or take around there, 90 to 100. Obviously, it drops because we sold it for less than that. Then I would go to Redfin. You go to Redfin, type in the property address. Once you get the address, you pull it up. You can see here the evaluation is around 134,000. Then you go to your calculator. Now, you usually want to do this with 3 properties, but I only have 2 available. What I usually do, I go to realtor.com. Will give you a number. So here, what I'm doing is I am adding the 90,000 from Zillow, right, plus the 134 from Redfin, right? You divide that. Sorry, you divide that by 2. 112,000, you times it by 70%. The MAO is 78,000, but we don't stop there. We minus repairs. Let's assume this property needs around $30,000, which means my max selling point is $48,000. So buying this property at $8,000, my profit is pure profit anywhere past $10,000. So this makes it a no-brainer.